Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the bull moon that just triggered. We'll talk about what this means, and we also have some cycle lows that are just a couple days behind us, and we have a lot of important data coming today. Trueflation. So let's go. What I think is going to happen today. I think no matter what's going to happen, this bull moon is going to influence us. It's kind of very similar to the cycles, and they run in very similar time frames. So if I put on the moon phases, which is kind of funny to be talking about for trading, but if you'll see, it's kind of interesting here because here is the bear moon that triggered right here. We also had this golden cross, which also triggered a couple days before it, which we saw a sell off from that when these moving averages cross. And then we have right here the bear moon, which is different, just a phase of the moon that seems to trigger sell-offs in the market. Who knows why? You can see we had a bull moon right here, and you can see from the first day it started to the top was about 10%. This bear moon did not trigger much. This bull moon right here, we saw a 15%. This bull moon right here, we saw about a 10%. This one was not super successful, but from the bottom to the top, we saw about a 5%. So you can kind of see that it does seem to affect the price. This bear moon didn't play out. This one didn't either. If you're right up at resistance, sometimes it does not play out, but most of the time, at least 50% of the time, it seems, or probably a little bit more, about 70% of the time, we have this bull moon that triggers, and we see some very large price spikes from it. So this happened just a couple hours ago. You can see we're currently going down a little bit, but we have some very important data, as I said, coming in, inflation data. So if we pull up inflation, what do we got going on? Right now, Trueflation says that we are a little bit below 2% for the overall inflation here. And if we look at year over year, it says the forecast is 2.9%. So and the previous was 2.8%. So I think we're going to come in under this forecast 2.5 for inflation year over year, and core inflation 2.9. So I think we're going to come in below this, but we shall see what happens. And I think no matter what happens, just because we have had the cycle lows, right? So if we go on the daily, we had the cycle low happen just a couple days ago, right? Almost a week ago. And usually these cycles last for, you can see right here, it is estimating that we'll have another cycle low, end of July right here. So usually these will go up at least for half of this cycle. So I'm expecting this bull moon to play out. And another very interesting thing is if we kind of hide everything here, and we'll just clean up the charts a little bit so they're a little bit easier to see. We have this resistance line that has been going all the way back to 2017. If we can break this, I think we will see some massive pumps to the upside. You can see we kind of rejected off this twice already, and now a third time, and then now a fourth time we are hitting it. And an interesting kind of little tidbit of information is usually when you hit resistance, the fourth time is the most successful for breaking resistance. Okay, so we got 1 try, 2 try, 3 try, and we're right here again. So if we come up through this again, this will be the 4th try to break this. And I guess technically we have touched it here, but sometimes it's a couple hits, right? So boom, 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 a couple daily hits here on this resistance. It's really interesting. So I think we could finally break this. And if we finally break this to the upside, that would be massive, right? Because we've been, look at how long we've been obeying this resistance, right? So the cycle top, and now are we cycle topped again? This is what a lot of people have been saying, right? Oh, the cycle's over. We hit the same line that we've been respecting for quite some time. But I saw someone else post a very interesting chart and talking about like the total market cap here. If we look at the total market cap here, you can see some people are kind of saying we are in this rising wedge, which is usually bearish, but that means we could come up to about a 10 trillion market cap here. I do not think this cycle is over. I think it's far from over. You can see here that usually on the RSI for the total market cap, we were hitting up about the 93. We did get kind of close to it right here, which is kind of interesting, but it was just a little bit early in the cycle. You can see we've kind of been holding support in the bottom of this, and you know, monetary policy has not quite been what it has, you know, to condone like a really good market, right? So if we had some quantitative easing, I think it would be a little bit different for the market. So I'm expecting a big pump today on this news, or maybe we'll get a pullback from the news and then a big pump after everyone is kind of wrote it off, right? So I don't know. It's going to be really interesting today. I think this bull moon will play out along with, you know, the Fed. It's going to be a volatile day for Wednesday. We have a lot of information coming as well this week. So we have core inflation, then we have PPI, and Michigan consumer sentiment. So you can see we're a little bit red today in all of the markets just because we've had a little bit of a pullback. I posted the video yesterday and a couple days ago saying ETH was a really good buy, and look at that. So if I let me turn off the moon phases again. Here we go. But we had this daily cycle low that played out, and we had the buy indicator on Monday that said buy Ethereum, and look at that, it played out. I mean, I think it was about 2,500 when I posted that video on Ethereum saying you should pick up some Ethereum, and since that we're up 13% already. Again, the cycles are bottoming, and we even have a weekly bottom. So usually when you see a weekly bottom, you can see this last one right here played out almost you know, 60%. So quite interesting. We have some more cycles, so I think we're going to pull up a little bit and then head back down and then kind of pull out of here. And usually Ethereum leads the market. And what else we got going on? So Dogecoin is green today. These are my trades that I have open currently. Litecoin actually broke out of this bull flag, and it looks like now we're trying to retest the bottom of it. So if we get a pump from Ethereum and Bitcoin today, in a couple hours here, right? So CPI comes in, you know, less than 2 hours here, and I think this one's going to break out as well. Again, I'm super bullish on Litecoin. I have a huge leverage trade open on Litecoin, and I have a bunch of spot Litecoin in my bag as well. So I'm thinking these are all going to break out pretty soon here, pretty soon. And if you look at ETH BTC, you can see, let me go to the daily, we've kind of broken out of this bull flag, right? So we've pulled up, we've broken out of the bull flag, and I think that's going to continue going up. If we look at Litecoin, Bitcoin, we are kind of just hanging out here at this very bottom resistance. You can see these yellow X's marking market manipulation. If you do want to try Market Cypher B, I have an affiliate link below if you want to try that out. And yeah, that's what we got going on. I think this is going to be a short video today just because I want to talk about the bull moon that should pump the price today. It's kind of funny to talk about astrology in trading, but it's kind of interesting because it is basically like 15-day cycles, right? And then Bitcoin is a 60-day cycle, so 15 times 4 is 60. So it's kind of interesting, and I think it might have something to do with it. I don't know, is it the chicken or the egg, right? But it seems like we have some stuff going on with cycles here that seem to be pretty reliable for trading. Of course, nothing's perfect. And then MSTY is also just had a daily cycle low, and it looks like it should be going up. We're also near the bottom of this range that we've been trading out of. If you have any MSTY, let's look at MSTR real quick. It also says we're trying to find a cycle low. I have a feeling it'll maybe pick something in here. So maybe around this $360. I have some trades open on BTCC for some of these stocks here. I have a bunch of ETH on here. SMLR is another one that's been bottoming right now in the cycles. So if you're looking to get into any stock plays, this one is a good one to pick up. You can see it's quite cheap right now, which is kind of interesting. So we'll see what happens there. GME is another one that just had earnings, and I'm really surprised. But again, we have the cycle lows coming, you know, in 10-ish days. So maybe that's just why we're going down here. We had this cycle low play out here. We had a nice pump of 40%. Now we're pulling back to this cycle low, and I think we'll see another big blast off from there. So that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a quick one today. Just wanted to talk about the cycle low playing out and this bull moon here. So you can see bear moon down, bull moon just started. Let's go up. So we'll see what Jerome Powell says today in the meeting. Do we have it actual? Is he actually talking, or is it just a bunch of inflation data? Maybe it's just, I guess it's just a bunch of inflation data coming in, and that's very soon, but right as the market opens. So we'll see what happens. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.